It's 2 weeks in a row. How about now? We got. Oh, can we start over? like, I
Yeah, we can start over.
no, I mean just like this day has been. I don't know. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dwarven Forge Live. Hopefully you can hear me this time because I didn't. I turned off mute. This is on the Anvil episode. What do we decide? A bazillion point 20.
Bazillion point 20, I'm told audio is pretty quiet.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
We're going in. We're going up.
Third time.
Yeah, so we kind of had we called an audible today. We were going to be streaming from the office, and then an hour ago decided for a variety of reasons it was better to stream from home. So he's kind of scrambled to get this up and running. And once again, we're starting out flat-footed, off our back foot, which
Can't join the army if you're flat-footed.
no, I miss the flat-footed AC. So this is the show where we're going to show you everything in its true natural state here at Dwarven Forge, including not having audio and whatnots. All right. And I'm Nate, and this is Mace. Wait,
Hi.
Hi. And we're tonight's episode. It's mostly going to be a hanging out, building, and taking questions and building, chilling out, and having a cider.
Well, another great thing about tonight's episode is I rolled into Discord a couple hours ago and I was like, okay, we always ask for suggestions, but how about a really pointed one right before the stream? What do you guys really want to see? What are you interested in? And we got so many great build suggestions and I'm really excited to see them.
Well, we're not going to be able to do all of them, but yeah.
I'm excited to see what we can accomplish.
Well played. Well, it's fun to harness.
You're still quiet, but I'm okay.
I'm quiet?
That's what it
says.
Well,
I'm turning you down. Hold on.
Okay.
And turning you down, turn us all up. All right. Here we go. How am I? Am I loud now? Am I loud now?
Are you not listening?
Are you not amused? This is my thing I'm playing with today as a koala bear from Australia. Oh, wait, Stefan brought this back from Burning Man in Australia or whatever.
This is much better, everyone says. So yeah, we finally got it.
All right. So it's always fun to harness the community and see what you guys come up with, and I don't know. There's a lot of fun ideas out there, like yesterday's crazy building of the build of the month, where we ended up building a salamander breeding ground, an illicit salamander breeding ground run by Efreets. Learned the difference between a Freet and a Freety. Is the adjective form.
For that build, there's a lot of frat boy jokes flying around.
I don't know. Were there what?
I just heard that it was a lot of like my kind of esteem of joke, like your mama and like, oh, that's not what your girlfriend said, kind of thing.
No, I don't know. Maybe it was in a different stream. There were a lot of weird parodies. There were a lot of weird parody songs. We were discussing
well, that's not very fratty, but
aphrodisiacs for salamanders.
Also not fratty, but maybe I just have been misinformed.
Where did the frat? Because Selena not known for her frat jokes, nor is Chris. I wonder what was. There were some dad jokes. Yeah.
What joke?
Dad jokes.
Oh, I love dad jokes.
Mm-hmm.
The former frat boys.
I'm eating dinner too. So let's this news. We got nothing. Do we have any news? Does anybody have any questions about the news?
Yeah, I think that the best really we can do for news is team is hot at work on the pledge manager. We do have a date stapled in, but we're not sharing it yet because we're still hard at work. We're going to be very excited to announce it, and we'll let you guys know as soon as we're ready.
Actually, I'm going to share tonight. But
yeah.
Well, I was going to talk about Wildlands. We do have so Plaguestone is shipping. I don't know exactly what the status with all that is, but that's moving. The container with the Hellscape Encounter 3 is I think that we get it in about a week. It'll probably 2 weeks from now it'll be shipping. And we're going to add, we have a bunch of additional Hellscape stuff is going to drop into the store when that lands, which might not be until the tail end of October when it gets into the store. But we have some sets that sold out, like Stalagmites, the Lava Stalagmite set and the Lava Walls, Floors, and Corners set. There's a Magma River set in there. I think there's a bunch of good building sets in there, and there's a couple of new. There's an Encounter 3 core set, Encounter 3 Adventure pack. So a bunch of some new Hellscape stuff that's going to show up. And we're doing the build of the month is Hellscape, and that'll have a bundle which will have some of this stuff, and I think it'll all show up around the last week of October or something. But I don't know. It could be sooner. We'll see. Something like that. And we don't have any more details on Plaguestone, right? What else?
Right.
What else do we have going on in the world? I guess it's all just right. Everybody's full tilt on the Pledge Manager.
Someone in chat, Dragos von Dragos, who hails from Dragos, says that he got Plaguestone last week. So
yes, yeah, it's been trickling on out. So that's awesome. Hopefully we can get, and then we'll get that out in the store as soon as we can. New Caverns core sets, and this is coming in the store. Maybe that'll be Black Friday. I don't know. It's all still a little amorphous, but there's much movement. And it's exciting. And getting the rest of those Hellscape, there's like 150 people who need an Encounter 3, which is coming, including me. I don't think there's any other big news, right?
I think we have a lot of soft news, and I think you covered it pretty well.
Well, I got a couple of Wildlands bits of soft news.
Nice.
Oh, first of all, we're gonna take a week off next week, right? Because I'm shooting. What am I shooting? Oh, stuff for Pledge Manager videos next Thursday. But then we'll be back the following Thursday with a full Wildlands Pledge Manager episode. Ooh, we need a good name.
Thursday or Wednesday?
Oh, whatever day it is. I don't know. Wednesdays.
Okay.
I don't know. Days. Whatever the usual.
Put your good name suggestions in the chat for that. We live for dad jokes, so if you got any puns, extra points.
Yeah. So that'll be a whole episode talking about what we've changed for the Pledge Manager and why and what to expect. And ideally, we're gonna try and get ahead. We want to get as ahead as possible on Pledge Manager changes, so you guys kind of know what you're getting into when you get there, so you can make your decisions quickly. And we'll get Randy is basically up to date, I think, at everything. So his spreadsheet can be updated, and we'll have hopefully get you like kind of a week before it goes up, get you kind of as much info as you need to start figuring it out before it even opens. So unless you want to be surprised, does anybody want to be surprised?
Ooh.
I don't hear anything.
I don't see anything in chat.
All right.
Subtalent says no.
Okay, sold. So we're not getting surprised. So we'll get you that info as soon as we can. Or maybe we'll wait to talk about it then. I was gonna say some, the sort of methodology is trying to. We generally don't want to change packs that we've already released, but in this case, I think we changed 7. But I think it's all for good reason, and I think it was all just making things better, or adjusting because of like those double arches rippled out a bunch of changes and whatnot. But it's kind of unprecedented, right? We never released like a new core piece like in the last 10 minutes of the campaign and be like, I find we're gonna jam in a thing and whatever. So there's we had to make the little changes. But ideally, we're not trying to yank the rug out from under you if you had all these plans already. But a few of the sets are being tweaked a little bit, but trying to keep that as minimal as possible. And then new sets are all designed to try to A, give you the most flexibility we can, and B, respond to the feedback, right? There's been a lot of feedback on the forums and on Discord and on social, and so we sort of synthesized all that and best we could tried to address all of that with packs that hopefully would, will never satisfy everybody, right? It's what did Barnum Bailey say? Don't sell physical product because it's right. It's the quote or something. Well, yeah, we can't please all the people all the time. So, but I think we got some good stuff. And they should have said don't sell physical product because man, it's trying to ship and warehouse and inventories and returns and then the other so I was gonna soft release the date because it may change anyway.
Oh.
But yeah.
All
So our plan is to release it on to have the Pledge Manager live on the 21st. Right now our target is have it we're going to put it into testing on the 16th, smoke test like soft launch on the 20th or something, and full release on the 21st of October. So we'll keep you it's all subject to change. So don't, that's where it is right now. Last time we spoke, it was like the 16th, and we actually built out the schedule. We're like, well, we just need a little more time for testing and whatnot. Especially all the shipping. There's all these new, much more granular shipping, and like, we have to literally impersonate. You're like, okay, you are a person from Japan, and this, try all this stuff, and here's shipping, and you have to like go in and like order all these things and see if it all calculates up right. And you're gonna be from South Africa, and you've got these things, and focus on the banks, and like, yeah, yeah. Where do you want to be from when you're impersonating?
Oh man, South Africa sounds great, but I kind of want to try Transylvania. Is that a possibility?
I don't know. You have to ask Jay what the shipping,
All right,
what
I'll
region
ask
that is.
Jay.
Yeah, he's Transylvanian. So that's
That
the
one vampire that won't stop backing us.
he's been stalking us, as it were. Yeah.
Oh no.
No. All right. So I think that's it with Wildlands. We'll talk a whole bunch about it in 2 weeks. When we'll go through all the finalized changes. Oh, and here's the other. This just in. Oh wait, we forgot the news. Wait here. We're gonna make it news. Oh, remind me, we need to add sound to the news. All right. So hey, welcome to the news segment. The big piece of news is I think we're gonna do everything gridless. We're gonna offer all of the things, all of our gridded surface layer scenery as gridless add-ons. We were originally talking about not doing all the terrain trays because of how much, but I think we're gonna take the plunge and do all 3 water texture mats, both battle boards, and then all 10 terrain trays in gridless. And here's one of the big drivers is we sent out the survey and we got, I don't know what the final, we had 1,500 answers, and maybe we got up to 1,600 at the end or whatever, but that's only, that's not everybody, right? There were still another 2,000 people, and sometimes what people say and what they do is different. So we thought it would be actually useful data gathering to have people's buying habits really tell us what they think. So we're gonna have all the gridless stuff available in add-on packs. So then, if they're, we'll actually see what the interest level is based on what people buy. We will know. And it was 70 something % wanted grids. So we'll see what it's fascinating. What people say and what they do, often very different. Or the people that are doing or not saying, so whatever. But like what you see, people actually end up buying in the pledge manager is often different than what the chatter is all about and whatnot.
I like to say the phrase, whoever screams the loudest is normally who gets hurt. So it's all about who can scream most. Not that you should take that as a suggestion or as any kind of advice. I'm kind of a wild card. That's my motto.
That's a terrible idea, Baze.
Forget I said it.
So I think that's it in Wildlands world. So before we start building, so let's look at the fan. Should we look at the fan build for inspiration? Which I was. Oh wait. Tell a joke while I load the. While I load. Oh man, where is it? I need to load.
Awesome.
2 more.
Yeah, take your time. So this was actually sent to us on our Dwarven Forge Facebook fan page by Aaron Benrowski. He's part of the Eye of the Beholder Gaming Guild, and he said that this fan build was a welcome to our horror movie one-shot of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Dwarven Forge style. Hope you enjoy the pics. So I'm going to go ahead and post the group that he's in, so that if you guys want to check out more pics from it, I think they're available there.
Yeah, what's the deal with the Eye of the Beholder secret club? I need to know more.
All right. We'll have to reach out to Aaron then and be like, tell us your details.
Does Aaron watch? Is he a viewer? Is he a...
I'm not sure. He might have a screen name, but that's his Facebook name, so I'm not sure of his other monikers.
Yeah, that's one of the challenges is just like LARPing. Like you have to remember the person's made-up name and
Turn
their
your
real
mic
name.
to Nate.
The what? Who? What?
Your mic.
Oh, hey.
Turn it towards you. There you go.
I'm almost done with this.
All right.
And two more. It's really frustrating that you can't just batch import all this stuff. Uh,
Yeah, OBS is a. I don't know if they're even a work in progress, but they're a piece of work, all right.
yeah. So,
Do you watch Doctor Who?
surprisingly, I like a little bit in the '80s. I was like curious, and yeah, I never got into it. I feel like I should because you know everybody that I know
It's a fun show.
loves it. Yeah.
It's kind of like similar to Star Trek, where it doesn't really take itself seriously, but the fans really do. But
Oh yeah.
Subtalon says, and you're not going to get this joke probably. Doctor Who can't back Wildlands because he only has two hearts. What alien has three hearts, and how much does he cost?
What alien has three hearts?
Doctor Who has two hearts.
Well, what was the second
Who
part?
knows who has three hearts?
Oh, and what does it cost? Oh, it's
Yes.
three hearts for the Y. I see. The triple bypass. Yeah. Oh, can I tell? Um.
Tell whatever you want.
Yeah. I'm gonna anyway. Well, let's look at this build first, and then. All right. So this is Aaron Brunkowski.
Yeah.
Aaron.
It is Aaron Bernrowski. Benrowski. Apologies.
Yeah, so Texas Chainsaw. Yeah, there's a Texas Chainsaw guy there. And actually, we have a close up of the guy. Where'd he go? Photo of the week. Fan 2. There he is. Leatherface. Ready to. Oh, look at those are the Reaper graveyard toppers on top of the pillars. And there's some good stuff there. What we got? Wait a second. What am I doing? Yes. Ooh, here's a cool wide. Oh, it's a Crystal Lake. This is kind of neat. They just did water tiles on like a grass mat.
And there's another
Right.
photo. I don't know if you have time to load it up, but some of the water tiles have a light panel or some kind of light source underneath them. So when it switches to dark, it like actually glows red.
Wait a second. Turn that off. Look at this nighttime. It's where the trouble sets in. You know what though? I think it's actually it's just a reflection because they're opaque.
I saw red paint on one of them.
Blood.
One of the
Oh.
clean ones. I didn't send you all the photos he posted,
Ah.
but also, haha. I sent you the glamour shots.
Woo! Because we live for glamour. Glamour.
Absolutely.
What was I just gonna? Man, I had an epiphany of a thing I was gonna say.
Chainsaw Massacre, or are you gonna say something about that?
No, what were we talking about right before we loaded this thing up?
We were using it as some kind of inspiration, and before that, we were talking Doctor Who.
Oh, the Heart of the Wild. That's so. I don't know if we confirmed it enough, but it's definitely a pledge. And the price is solid. Uh, it's a little less than all three together, and we're throwing in an extra batch of master level stretch goals. So it'll have a total of 3x forest, 3x mountain, 3x swamp stretch goals, and it's got a good price. It's a killer pledge bundle, and it's like the perfect if you want to get that plus Untamed. You know, if you're in the market to spend big, it's like you get that plus Untamed. You get like you just have the ultimate thing, or you get two of those and Untamed. Forget about it. You have like. Yeah. Anyway, it's gonna be. I'm very excited for the Heart of the Wild, the three-hearted beast, the non-Doctor Who.
Yeah. For the Heart of the Wild, do you have a price point on that?
I do, but I'd have to look it up.
Okay.
And but it was good. It was better. It's good. It's a. I can't remember. You want me to look it
up? Six of Club says, "Look it up."
all right. Tell a joke, Mace.
Oh gosh. Okay. What's black and white and red all over?
A nun in a blender.
What?
A nun in a
Yes.
blender. Yeah.
I was gonna say a newspaper, but yeah, none in a blender. A seal that has now accomplished the task of getting a penguin. Um,
All right. So
you
a
know,
seal that has captured a penguin, eaten a penguin, a cannibal penguin.
oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah. All right. So
I'd watch that Morgan Freeman movie.
right. Uh.
Yeah.
All right. So this is not. We'll see. It may still change between now and launch, but currently we have Heart of the Wild, which has your tote bag, has Heart of the Forest, Heart of the Mountain, Heart of the Swamp, and one extra stretch goal pack of each. So one extra forest, one extra mountain, one extra swamp, master level stretch goals. So a total of 3x of each of those. All bundled together for unpainted 1,560 and painted 2,950. So it's seems like a heck of a bundle.
Heck of a deal.
Yeah. So that's something to look forward to.
Somebody in the chat also, I don't know if maybe they're an inside source, but they said 1590 combined unpainted normally, so they were like super on the money.
Who is it? The call's coming from inside the house?
Primo Danielson.
Who? If someone had a pseudonym at the office, who would it be? I mean, who
Well, who would be most likely to get a pseudonym? I think like that would probably be either Toby or Nina. I don't think many people here are that sneaky, or not seemingly sneaky, but maybe that's what gives them the
Maybe that's
benefit. Maybe Aaron.
the illusion. Yeah, it's
Yep.
hamster. It's totally hamster. He's an actor. He can make it. All right, so one more thing before we show. I wanted to. It's funny because I can actually almost do it live. Well, I shot a little walkthrough video, like with my iPhone, a 2-minute walkthrough video of a build I did for my home game. I figured it'd just be fun to show because I don't know. It ended up getting more elaborate than I thought. So the idea was it was a this is actually the remnants of the thing before that. So it's my brother, his 2 kids, Mark and Carolyn, and my son Grayson, the players, and they're exploring this hobgoblin outpost deep in the blind lands in the Arctic to where they were somehow harvesting cadaver cap mushrooms from the Shadowfell to create this terrible toxin that it's a soul disease. It gets on your soul and you can't get revivified or resurrected when it kills you, and then you can't get resurrected. So it's like this horrible, like just laying out everything. So anyway, so they're trying to find that. They're trying to reverse engineer it so they can make the cure and save the town, whatever. And there's a portal, a secret door, and a portal in the basement. And the portal took them to this place, and it got the build got a little elaborate. And that's also it's what happens when you start building late at night, and you just it's the best. But right? Like I don't know. You're just like, oh my god.
Also, one of your signatures is like elaborate.
Yeah, I think it's good. Like it was literally it started as like a 12x12 thing with using Den of Evil as a base, and then I was like, no, I want this I want multiple portals on a thing, and then I was like, well, so it's in the Shadowfell, and it's a hag's basement, basically, in her palace in the Shadowfell that she's trapped in. So I used Underdoom, and I put a bunch of Hellscape stuff in there. So I thought it was kind of fun to see Hellscape and Underdoom together. So let's play this video, and then I don't know if people really wanted to, we could walk. I physically have it here. I thought it was going to be at the office, but I have it here, so we could walk through it in the camera if we needed to, but I don't know if we do. Maybe the video's good. Then we can just start building. Yeah, I'd find it. Where is it? Alright, let's see if this works. Alright, let's see if This is a build I did for my home game, which I run for my son and my brother and my niece and my nephew. They enter through this portal. It's the Dread portal from Hellscape I put the Rupture Talons on either side to make it look even more kind of grand and terrifying. And then in the back I just have a black sleeve from a magic card taped on there to give it like an inky blackness. So it's on this kind of raised area. This whole thing is a huge, massive cavern in the Shadowfell. The floor is terrible. Necrotic sludge, you don't want to go down there. This is a magic globe that's creating an endless blizzard. It's connected to, the portal is connected to the blind lands like the Arctic, so it's creating a blizzard there, so hopefully they can destroy that later and kind of stop the blizzard. We've got the Necromancer's drawbridge here, creating like a cool walkway over to the Stairway to Violence here, which has a Howling Devil on there, which I could do some role play with. And then he's got a the grate from the hellscape over there, leading up to this platform where there's an infernal circle, and that's what they use to activate the portals. And because there's 3 portals here. So there's this one, which has some cadaver cat mushrooms there, and lots of deadly negative space to fall into. And then this one over here. You can see the card sleeve just taped on the back to give it the black look. And then there's this neat natural bridge that gets you across with a sort of forking path leading up. So lots of really kind of fun little sort of elevation dynamic combat areas with deadly negative space. They could also work their way down on this side if they wanted to. There's a door in the wall there, and secret door here. And they could find some paths, some footprints if they're sort of between the two. And then this is a neat little using those grates. I love those grates as deadly crossing areas. So crystal area. Oh, I forgot I was gonna put a couple more crystals in here. I forgot. Wow. And then over here we have a soul cage suspended up on there, and it has a Cambion trapped inside. He's been replaced with a doppelganger. And then their exit out. This is the warded door from Dungeon of Doom, which I popped into the frame, the Underdoom frame there to give it kind of a cool exit. This is the exit out. And turns out this whole thing is basically the basement of a hag in Sidra, hag sister to Grey Morna, part of her coven. She's trapped here in the Shadowfell. This is her portal basement where she meddles in the affairs of mortals. Pretty fun, dynamic area for combat. Well, I hope this inspires you, gives you some ideas. We got an overhead too. What the heck? 2 foot by 3 foot, and lots of fun. All right. That's a little some Hellscape and Underdoom. And I'll tell you, the thing this made me real. Guess what this made me realize, Mace. I can't wait to hear.
Okay, I don't know.
I don't know. Make something up.
Oh, I thought you said you couldn't wait. Okay, this made you realize how much you appreciate being able to build and mix and match different things.
True. Also that.
Dang it. Okay.
No, it was was it last week? Someone was like, "Hey, are you guys going to restock any Underdoom stuff?" And I'm like, "Oh man, we don't have any on the list." Whatever. It made me realize I was really frustrated with my collection of Underdoom. I think I have 1 Underdoom encounter, 1 Crystal Caverns in Underdoom, and 1 Cavern starter in Underdoom. Excuse me, something like that. And it's I need more bread and butter pieces. So I got to make some of those ideally we'd make the Caverns core set in Underdoom, the main one. We have a small and medium and large. If we made the medium one in Underdoom and a bank set in Underdoom, at least that could give people enough to do something. But anyway, maybe I wish we need more. We need more Underdoom. Yeah. Plus also just fun. Yeah, Hellscape just looks cool with everything. I don't know. Anybody have any questions or thoughts on that before we go and do some free building and get crazy?
Topolis says, "Are we getting an Underdoom restock because Nate wants more?"
Yeah. Well, it made me realize, that whoever that was asking for it, it was it's frustrating to not be to dead end a product line is not fair, right? You have a whole bunch of Underdoom, you need more. What are you gonna do? It's not,
It's also it's an awesome paint job.
Cool.
The palette is it's one of my favorite schemes, and just general pieces are in that.
Yeah, so I don't know. We have to figure out how to restock a couple. It was a Stalagmite pack, a Banks pack, and a core Caverns core, something. I don't know. How fun is it to put all the Hellscape Underdoom? Plus,
I
also
love it.
having 3 dread portals to bring to bear also fun. Um, all right. So, if no questions, we will look at what are we going to do today.
Merc90 does have one question. Is this a paint issue or just maintaining the SKU for keeping it in stock?
It's just maintaining. It's buying and maintaining the inventory, right? Because we have to order a lot, right? You got to order 300 sets of it or whatever, and I don't know how much it's sold in the grand scheme of whatever, but yeah,
It's a
mostly,
niche.
yeah. It's just I don't know. It just don't. We have way too many sets to be like we can't keep all of our plain cavern stuff stocked, much less keeping this stocked also in whatever. But it's we have to find we have to find a solution. All similar with ice, like we got to have just enough to have some basic support for that line. Because it's out there. All right. So we had a bunch of build suggestions, and the two that were I'll give you the parameters. It's got to be with whatever I have here, which is basically everything. Uh, Except I've got we packed up 5 cases or cases. What is this? Like totes, Sterilite totes of wildlands, and it's some ruins and a whole bunch of mountains. Because there was a couple of builds. Someone was like, I wanted to see something with waterfalls. Someone wanted to see mountains and lava or something, or wildlands and lava. So that seemed like an option. Whatever. So, and the some of the kind of two the suggestions that were exciting. The one that stuck out was one Wargaming Recon. Thank you, Jonathan. Suggested building the Dwarven Forge offices, a miniature Dwarven Forge offices studio, like Dwarven Forge Studios, including the Dwarven Forge, right here, which seemed like it could be fun. And then someone was like, well, just combining Wildlands with stuff seemed like it would be fun. And I was thinking we could try doing some mountains and castles, because I happen to have a whole bunch of castles just sitting over there, and I have 3 bins of boxes of whatever. Or we could take a suggestion, like if somebody's got a better suggestion, like what do you guys want to see? What do we want to build? And we can answer your questions while we build, too.
All right.
So what do we want to see? What do the people want? Tell us what you'd like.
Primo Danielson says, "What about a forest mountain with a cave dungeon behind the attached to the mountainside?"
All right, it's 7:30. That's a little ambitious for like the next hour.
A little bit.
But say it again. It was because I want to do this. Like you were.
It is a forest mountain with a cave dungeon behind it attached to the mountainside.
First, yeah, that is all right. So here's what I'm gonna do. Who is this? Danielson.
Primo Danielson.
Primo. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna build that as one of the compatibility walkthrough builds for Wildlands. So I got 2 big compatibility walkthrough builds that I'm gonna do. We're just combining a whole bunch of stuff together. And that's like prime for it, right? A cool forest that leads to a mountain, and then out of the mountain we go into the caverns, and like, all right. So we'll do that. I'm gonna work in some burrows too. That's gonna be a good one. So that's a little more than we can do, right? In this small span of time that we have here together. But what else? What else we got? What do we have?
Space Monkey says 172. Space Monkey 172, sorry, says Mountainside Castle, which is actually where the DF office would move to.
Can we just move to a Mountainside Castle already, Mace? Like, get on that.
Right? Yeah, I'm already on it. I have the castle booked. We're just figuring out the leasing and stuff. Jay's currently, hiding in there, but
can we have
we're working on it.
Can we get a 20-year lease? I don't want to get kicked out.
We can get a 100-year lease.
Seems fair.
That's the only way we can really afford the down payment and everything, is if we confirm we're going to be there past our generation.
All right, so that's a Mountainside Castle. Seems doable with the span of time we've got. What else? And what we do? We're gonna do a poll. So we'll go to three things. So Mountainside Castle is a great one. I mean, because that's doable. The giant forest into mountain into cave into whatever, a little bigger than I have space and time for. But with Mountainside Castle is one option. What else we got? What do you guys want to see?
Well, if you want to start a poll, maybe we should
Well,
give them like different sets you want to use.
No, I was gonna give them like we get 3 ideas. So Mountainside Castle's one. We get 3 ideas and then make a little poll of those 3 ideas.
There was something about bubbling over lava into the dungeon. The Underdoom.
All right, so, lava into Underdoom.
Yeah.
The problem. Okay, here's the problem. The vast majority of my Underdoom is in that build, right over there, which I still need. They got through like their first battle in there, but then next week's session is going to be some role play, and then they're going to transition out, and then they're going to go back there in like 2 more weeks. There's going to be some stuff up in the castle, and they're not going to, because it's a giant thing. We barely got to use it. So then they're going to have to go back down there, and there's going to be like a big boss fighty thing trying to activate the portals and whatever. So I can't take apart my Underdoom. Is the moral story. I'm out of Underdoom pieces basically.
Okay.
But I could do lava. I could do Hellscape. I could do Hellscape in mountains.
Rabbit Burner says lava falls with castles and wildlands.
Which could also work with the mountain castle. Okay, we'll get lava. So so how about lava mountain, castle mountain? Got 2 options, and maybe we get a lucky strike extra if we throw lava in one or the other, whichever we choose. All right, that's 2 good options. We got one more option. What do we have? I also got these ruins. I have some ruins here.
And then lava and dungeons.
Lava dungeon. Ooh, I did that in the last 2 days of Hellscape, but I haven't built combined lava with anything since then. Okay, so how quickly can you make a poll?
I can do it right now.
All right, so we've got Castle Mountain or Mountain Castle, Mountain Lava, Lava Dungeon.
And how long do you want the poll to go for?
2 minutes.
2 minutes, you got it.
Yeah,
all right,
we got to get moving.
We
got building time is cooking. And I don't have a staggeringly deep Hellscape collection here yet because I don't have Encounter 3 yet. So I'm missing. I have a modest amount of Magma Rivers. I've got enough to do something with the time we have. But I should. Well, what was it? There was a lava dungeon, so I'll keep this here. If we do dungeon, I'm going to keep this here. And if we're not, we'll clear it out and we'll build. Do I have another tray? Ugh. I cannot have enough of these trays. Can't tell you. Maybe I'll free. What am I going to do? Well, let's see. Let's see what the poll is, and then I'll take evasive maneuvers and sort it out.
ATM Great 2 says, back to the important questions, or maybe it's Grady 2, who knows? But what's in the bottle, Nate?
What's in the box? Which box?
I hope it's not a head.
Which box are they talking about?
Your bottle.
Oh, what's in the bottle? It's cider. Hard cider. So this is from my hometown of Vermont. Or was. Now they're brewed somewhere else, but yeah. And do people have other questions while we wait for this poll?
Yeah, I'm gonna find a few. We're a little bit back. Would the DF HQ have a micro DF set up on a Dwarvenite table? Kind of like the dungeon, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean,
we should get that.
A miniature dungeon. What we really need is a miniature dungeon in the miniature dungeon that's in our miniature dungeon. Like we need like 1 layer deeper. Like we're not. Your head hurts from that one. Wait, so where's the mini dungeon?
I don't like it. It's too much like Inception. So we do have results.
Okay, what's the? What do we have?
Castle Mountain.
All right.
Woo.
Castle Mountain. So guess what? Do I have anything resin in here? Nope. All right. Yes. Ooh, good catch.
The ASMR game. didn't even show the build. A close up. All right.
This wasn't that exciting one. It was like this is a hobgoblin outpost that that had been ransacked by frost giants. So the players got there. It was basically it was a build they'd done a month before or 2 months before. There was a previous outpost, and they basically built them. They're sort of like modular. Like they just built the same outpost over and over again, like these secret labs. So it was basically the same exact build, but I then ransacked it because the frost giants had gone in and trashed the place. They had dodged the frost giant army and got to the outpost, and they got there and everything was destroyed. And there were just hobgoblin bodies everywhere and a frost giant body. But then there was a secret door that wasn't in the other one. The other one had like a different room there, and I guess kind of weird that it's the same layout except it's missing this room. And there was a secret door there. Found a secret door that goes in the portal. But then when the portal opened, because it's a portal to Shadowfell, it triggered a necrotic wave, which animated up all the corpses. So then all the hobgoblins corpses came up as skeletons, and then of course looming behind them was the huge frost giant skeleton, frost giant zombie. And then that sort of forced them. They were like, well, we could fight all these guys, or we could jump through the portal. So they jumped through the portal, which is kind of what I was hoping they would do.
Nasty frost giants. We do have a question from Older Brother Games.
Oh,
I'm trouble
hello.
figuring out how much hellscape I will need to fill an extra light panel if I grab encounter 1 in an extra panel. How many pieces do I need to buy for coverage?
Wait, repeat that question?
Alright, so I have trouble figuring out how much hellscape I will need to fill an extra light panel if I grab encounter 1 and an extra panel. What pieces will I need for coverage?
This is a good question. Hold on. Train trace. So, you're gonna need. Let's go to overhead. Let's start. You're gonna need. Swing the mic over here. You're gonna need. A decent amount of things. I don't know what's in the story now. An encounter 2 would be overkill, and I don't know if we have the walls, floors, and corners set. We'll have another one is arriving shortly in the with this restock or this new container of Hellscape, which will tail end of this month. But I would get the walls, floors, and corners and the lava core, and that would cover you. Or the trifecta set would be pretty good. Trifecta and spouted floors, or lava core and trifecta, something like that. Basically, two kind of building sets would theoretically cover most of what you need, I believe.
All right, and then the next question is from the 6 of Clubs. Are you guys going to retool, restock, and remarket the Picorni paints? It would be nice to have kits of different sets and at a slight discount.
Wait. The Picorni paints? Retool the paints?
Yeah.
Is he being...
I think they mean like get more colors in, probably. Because I don't know how you would retool a paint either, but you could mix a new paint.
We could do some new bundles. The paints, we've said it a bunch, the paints don't make us any, like, we lose money on the paints, or maybe break even at best. But we, so I don't foresee it right now. Basically, we do the paints as a courtesy to our backers, because we love you guys. But it's like, it really, the more we add, the more we're not going to make money on them.
Yeah.
But they're such a good value. They're good paints. They're good value. They're like, it's a real shame. Oh man, I don't have a tether. I gotta get this out of there. All right, let's try that. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to sort. Is my video on? Yes. We'll have to. I don't know. Maybe just buy a whole bunch so we can make more. What colors would they like to see?
Ooh, post that in the chat. Next question is from Enumero, who says, "Is Leakmeyer Basilisk very different in the other paint scheme? Do I need to buy both?"
Well, yeah, of course you need to buy both. Uh, here, I'll give you a secret. I don't know because we haven't painted it yet. We're getting castings. It's been a complicated casting. 5 out of 8 of the legs have to come off. Like it's segmented into 7 pieces, I think. But we're supposed to have a casting. They just sent it to us, so we'll probably get it on Monday. And then Toby's got to go in and do some surgery, some LED insertion. Hopefully the patient will survive. And then we'll go to painting, whatever. So I don't know, but I'll tell you what, they're both paint schemes are gonna look cool, and we will know by the pledge minute. We'll get you photos. Maybe, that'd be a fun thing if we've got it. We could show it. We could reveal it on the Anvil for the episode on the 14th. The 14th, the 16th, whatever the October something
The
14th.
14th.
14th. Well, very well.
Speaking of paints, though, base gray was one that was suggested to have in restock, and somebody else said that they weren't able to get moss green or stucco.
Really?
Yeah.
Are we out of... Alright, so maybe... Well, at the very least, we should have restocked the things that we have, but... Yes. Nudge, you know what? Give a little nudge to Eric to, see if he can nudge that one along. See where we're at. Do I want to pave the whole thing with floor tiles? Which means digging out my Aranthor. I got them right there. Here, do people want me to? Do I need to pave the whole thing with floor tiles, or can we do it with just on these rock tiles and call it a day? What do I have for?
The Six of Clubs says nah, floor tiles, and then Jellyware says rock tiles are fine.
Well, that's what I meant. But do we need tiles at all, or can I just build on the train trays? Is that the
well, cool with either. A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Do we want water?
What if we start with rock tiles and then, or start with words?
Start with words.
Starting
a war of words with me?
We start with rock tiles, and then once we realize we need floor tiles, we can break those out. I know.
Well, they're all. I mean, they're all floor tile. Like.
It would be the base, yeah.
Do we want a river, or do we try and do? Do we just do a magma river right through the middle of the thing we do, kind of, right? All right, yeah. Fine. All right, let me get some Aranthor. Let me get some 8x. Hold on, we're gonna. Because they're heavy. I didn't bring a massive supply of mountain floors, but let's pave this thing out. Hold on. What other do we have questions from the?
Yeah, let's see. Do we know what the mountains are going to be cast in? It would be convenient to have the base color match. Says Capel 74.
So this is a very good question. All right. So we in general, we don't actually know what we're going to, what the stuff's going to be cast in until we have our quantities. And we don't have our quantities until after we've closed the pledge manager, which is it's a terrible sort of chicken and egg thing. And the reason is, can you hear with all this?
It's very loud.
Yeah. So we don't know our quantities until we've closed the pledge manager, and we don't know our casting colors until we know our quantities, because the casting colors drive the quantities, because the factory figures out the most efficient way to cast everything. Um, like the most efficient way to do a massive production run of all this stuff, and generally that like changing colors is a huge thing. It like shuts down the whole operation for a day or two because they have to clear all the nozzles, clear all the stuff, like run a test run of the new thing. It's just like it's a huge rigmarole. So they basically upon pain of death they want to do everything they can to avoid changing casting colors. So things like people are like, hey, what color is the waterfall going to be cast in? And we're dreaming of casting it in aqua, but we don't know until we know what our casting quantity is and what are other things that are being cast in a similar clear, what their quantities are, and then what the whole run looks like, and when those molds are going to be done compared to the others, depending on when the casting run starts, and we don't know how long the tooling is going to be. So basically, we're not going to know what color until basically the casting run starts. But that being said, our goals are to have everything be as consistent as possible, right? So that we want all the forest and swamp stuff to be cast in the same color as Dread Hollow, and we'd love to have all of the mountain stuff cast in the same color as Aranthor, which are they're not radically different colors. They're pretty close. Like here's the where are my floors? They are different, but they're not like radically different. But they are definitely, this is Dread Hollow, and this is Aranthor. So this is it's a little bluer and a little lighter. This is a little more yellow and a little darker. So I suspect all of the mountains will be cast in the same cast color. All of the forests and swamps will be cast in this color, and all the clear, I don't know. So that's the best answer I can give you at this juncture.
Big Bad Booty Man
Yes.
says, completely off-topic question.
That's my.
Any chance you could stock just the tiles from the puzzle floor in the store? I'd love to be able to use those stickers without having to buy more floor pieces I don't need.
Wait, he just wants the tiles?
I think so.
Little.
Just the tiles from the puzzle floor.
Without the actual floor. That would be a good. Man, and that would be an easy. It'd be a pretty easy run. Those things are. Huh. Yeah, that's not the craziest thing. We could even sell another batch. Ooh, maybe we even do crazy new stickers. We could
Oh.
I know I can't just take it out without escalating.
It's a yes and.
Yeah. It's the dungeon master in me. Yeah.
Rabbit Burner asks, will Wildlands have peg holes in the bottom for CBS pegs elevations, or will they just be magnets and stilts?
Magnets and stilts, because it's hard to do both, because they both want to be in the same place. Although I wonder if... we might be able... We might actually be able to sneak it in, because we're moving the magnets in a little bit, particularly in the banks. Maybe there's room to do both. It's not crazy. Do people end up using the... Do people use that a lot? The using the city builder posts to elevate their floors. I find that these stilts are faster for me, but I'm curious. Curious what people do. All right, so.
Ooh. A few people have said they love pegs, and Finley Shards has a cool idea about the puzzle floor tiles, which confirmed it is just the tiles, it's not the entire floor. But Finley says, cast the puzzle floor tiles in transparent so people can paint them opaque, then they can use the light panels underneath for illuminated ruins.
Mm. Except
That's
the whole. There's not much light. The floor is mostly opaque with just the tiny little holes to pop them out from the other side. So I don't know how much light would actually come through. Very cool idea. Other than if we have to, I guess we could do the whole floor, base floor. If we did the base translucent and the tiles,
right.
then we'd have to cast the base again.
Yeah, it's
That
a
would
little
be
bit
cool.
more complicated, but it's a cool idea.
Yeah, that would be super cool, as they say.
Eh?
Oh, some French guy says. Uh,
Out of everyone in the office, too, I feel like Janet has the best French accent.
oh yeah.
I don't know. It's like I feel like everybody has their go-to accent. Janet just nails French every time.
Every time, huh? You know why?
Every time.
It's not just the accent; it's the attitude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very French.
Yeah. Well, not in real life, but like when she when she
No.
does the thing, she's
Yeah,
yeah,
she's getting into that spirit. Like
yeah.
on the 1st of April, April Fools, as it were.
The
Um,
1st of April. That's like the fantasy
uh,
retelling of April Fools. Is
yeah.
on the
Me, Casey, and Tyler finished a meeting by prank calling a lot of people in the office, and one of those people was Janet, and she retorted with the best, like this drawn on mustache, a beret, like a
mm-hmm.
scarf, and like a fake cigarette. And she's like, "Is your refrigerator running?" And it was top notch. I will never forget
Well, and then she
that.
started just doing laps and started calling everybody.
Yes.
Oh.
I think she had some nice little music in the background, like a accordion going or something.
Hmm. Let's see. Oh, we gotta figure out what we're doing here. So we're gonna do a castle. I'm thinking. Maybe. Do we do towers? Gotta
You
put
know what
some.
we need to do?
What?
Probably run
Fire.
that giveaway.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What are we giving
I'm
away?
trying to think of a good keyword. It's gonna be the same thing as we gave away last time. I believe it's the remastered dungeon set. Let me double
Oh,
check real
remastered
quick.
core. That's where it's at.
Remastered core. Yeah. Classic Dungeon Remastered Core, which is a very nice set, especially for a giveaway. It's gonna be like
Is a
one
very
of our
nice, huh? It's
no, it's très magnifique. I'm just gonna give
you
up
could
on that.
call Jeanette and she will tell you how nice it is. Super cool.
But yeah, can
Yeah.
you think
What's
of a good word we should use? Should I think of one?
Franche?
Franche.
Yeah. It should be a French word. Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm gonna get some lava.
Okay. So FRENCH. Type it in chat, and you will be eligible for a giveaway.
It better have an accent aigu on it.
Yeah, no. Normally, I'd be all for it, but I do not know that keyboard command, and I don't know if I have the time to learn right now. There's so many French people in the chat. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Oh, ho, ho. Ooh la la. Wargaming Recon, all caps does not matter. And it is US only. Thank you for the reminder. It's the continental US. So if you don't live in the country, but you do have an address that you can get it shipped to in the country, that is all we really need. If you're out of the country, very sorry. Someday we'll figure out a good way to get you things without it costing an arm and a leg and a baguette. But as of today, we are not in that world. I know, Rabbit Burner. Boo. I agree. If I could, I would pack myself up into a box with it, and I'd just bring it to you. I love the UK. Let's see. I like how we. What's up?
Yuahua?
Oh, I was gonna say I like how we ended up using all three of the suggestions anyway. We got lava
Yeah, what can you say? We love
and
our
mountain.
people.
We do
We do. We do.
above and beyond.
So I'm thinking, is double lava? I'm gonna do a lava moat, cause I don't know why not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying over ambitiously. Go figure. Ooh, do we have?
What sort of a scary beast would you put in your lava moat to ward off visitors? Not that lava isn't threatening enough, you
Yeah.
know?
Wait, is lava not good enough for your base?
No, 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 no. I need more. I need a monster. I need to fight something.
Um, it would be 1,000 tiny salamanders. That was
Ah,
on yesterday's stream. There was a whole thing about salamanders versus hellhounds, and yeah.
I think I would do a gelatinous blob of lava. Lava. Gelatinous cube.
Ooh, a lava cube,
Yeah.
a lava gelatinous lava cube. Hang on, I need more lava. More magma
All right.
rivers.
Ooh, somebody's mentioning the lava worm also from the Kickstarter, which is my most the piece that I was most excited for, but it was a pain in the neck for us to cast. It's just so big, so unfortunately we weren't able to ship it as they say around here. But it really is magnificent. Um, Magma Cube, heck yeah! Lava monster dinosaur from Mario. Oh, wait. Let me brain that one. I'm trying to remember what that looked like. I know what you're talking about. But if we're doing Mario, I would just go Birdo.
Birdo.
Yeah, Birdo's the best Mario creature. Starts as an enemy, ends up being a like an acquaintance, a pal. You can play tennis with her, him, them.
I played Super Mario Brothers, and then a little bit of 2, maybe like once, but I don't. My Mario knowledge is basically stunted at that. That's all I got.
Toby can help you out.
Oh man, dude, Toby has every Nintendo ever made. Like
I know.
literally, he has a
Insane.
collection. Yeah.
We also have the GameCube at the office, and I really think it'd be fun once there's not like a million things to do for everybody to play Mario Party, because that is a fun little mini game.
What? How does Mario? What's the premise?
So there's like a ton of different mini games that you play against your competitors, and you're trying to capture stars and then have the most stars, coins, and basically be the very best in the end. But you can do things like steal other people's stars. You can earn a lot of coins and then buy a star. Sometimes stars are on the map, so you can just capture them. But it's fun and it has a lot of different levels, and it's a good group game.
Was that on the Wii? Also.
No, it
Oh.
was. It's definitely on the GameCube. They probably had some on the Wii. I think they keep making them. So yes, it is actually on the Wii.
Okay.
Like it's probably still on the Switch too.
Yeah, I think I might have played that once on the Wii or something similar, like a bunch of random party games, and you rack up things across a bunch of things.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a good way to describe it.
Yeah, you have fun with games and
You play games for the thrill of it, the fun part.
the fun part.
You put the part in party.
Ah, see what you did there?
Oh.
So we got a little scale gate going on here. We'll work with it. Alright, so got some lava. If nothing else, just for the color, right? Like it's lively. Oh wait, I was gonna have we'll see what we have. There's something here. What do we have any suggestions from the viewing public?
There's a compliment on how vivid those look, and I want to remind everyone that this is also without the actual
illumination,
the light panels. So it's just a killer paint job, really.
Facts.
I'm not seeing any specific questions as of yet.
It's good.
It is very good.
We'll take questions about anything. There's no.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. One Kel Faust says, "Can we expect the heart pledges to survive in the store, or like the mega pledges? Is it a Kickstarter only?"
No, they will. I think they're going to be too big to survive any great length of time. They will be like a short. Get them while they're hot. Because I do not think they're sustainable. And it's only one. So, and it's only one heart. The one pledge we're doing is the Heart of the Wild. There's no. We're not doing the individual Heart of, so it'll just be add-ons. But they will also, they're not sustainable. So get them if you can. Get them.
Wargaming Recon would like to know, what, if any, video games do you enjoy playing and why?
You go first.
I really love Harvest Moon, and because I love Harvest Moon, I also like Stardew Valley. I have a Mac, so I don't really game that much, unfortunately. Jackbox is a ton of fun too. I really like games that involve a lot of people.
I haven't really played any video games since my kids were born. But I'll tell you, my wife and I loved Dead Nation, which was a zombie hunting or zombie game. Like it was an ISO view, 2-player co-op, super moody. Like it was just really these dark levels, and you had like a laser sight on your gun, so you could see like the line sort of see where you're aiming with the laser sight and thing. And it was really suspenseful and moody, and basically you're just like dealing with like thousands of zombies. Like they would just unleash. You'd be like kind of going creeping around and be quiet, and then boom, out of nowhere, like just 100 zombies like burst out, and they're just coming at you, and you can't shoot fast enough, and you could hold down. You could shoot through a whole bunch with a powered shot, and they had all just weapons, and you just like your body counts of zombies were so high by the end of the level, and it was just bonkers, and it was really fun. You really felt like you got to the end of the level and you felt like you'd survived a zombie apocalypse. Like it was really it was awesome.
I feel like once your kids are both 18, so engrave this in your memory for when that happens, 20 years from now, that you should play the video game Dead Rising. It's the first one is a zombie survival game set in a mall, and it's awesome. It's so good. It's a lot of fun. It is one player, so you guys are gonna have to take turns.
Oh, turns.
I know. Who has the time?
Who's got the time?
We have a question also from Imi202.
Hello.
Hello. I like to get the unpainted, but that means I don't have a master to look at to paint. And is there any thought to those who paint their own to have a pack of one piece painted? Just curious to ask.
No, but you're not the first. Like, Doug Behringer loves painting stuff, and what he does is a lot of times he'll ask on the forums, say, "Hey, I'm painting this thing. Does anybody have a sample of this specific piece?" And someone will put up a picture of the piece, and then he can use that to base his painting off of. So that's one approach you could do. But no, it's not feasible for us to do like a sampler of everything. But we could, like, I don't know, there could be some, maybe there's a market, I don't know. Well, it would be neat, like a completionist pack that had one of everything, but also just like a weird, expensive. Especially in Wildlands, it would be staggeringly expensive. But also something like, for an escarpment, you don't need like, you don't need every single escarpment to figure out how to paint an escarpment. Like it's basically the same thing over and over again. Sure, there's some specifics, like this has some red flowers there, but like you could just sort of do that to taste and whatever. So I think you could. I think a lot of this stuff you will be okay. It's the forest stuff where you're gonna run into probably some trouble, or not some trouble, but some challenges, some adventures.
Yes. Trepidations. She has actually a suggestion to have build of the month for painters.
Paint of the month.
Yeah, something like that. That'd be interesting. Like get a ton of unpainted prototypes, maybe from different sets, and then see how they mix and match. It's an ambitious project, of course, but it's
Yeah,
a cool idea.
first time ever we've done anything
Yeah, I
ambitious.
know.
Well,
Us
what about
try?
the
Are you kidding?
what about the hobby hang?
Oh, oh my gosh! All right, I'm writing it down.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
All right, great. It is written.
So it is written that it be
I don't
done.
remember what verse that is.
I don't know.
Sixth verse.
Yeah, that's my best one.
Oh. The other day I said I am what I am, which is a Popeye quote, and somebody said, "Is that a God thing?" And I was like,
Yep.
it depends on what kind of religion you follow, but not
What kind
not
of
a
religion
standard
you
one."
follow?
I think it was Tyler. I don't know. Who knows?
It does sound biblical, right?
Yeah, well, he says I am, and like I am the great I am. He mentions himself a lot. This God guy. But no, that's pure Popeye.
Is it? Are you allowed to say like Christian myths?
Like Lilith, or
No,
like what?
like refer to the Bible as like the Christian mythology.
Oh yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Well, all right. I
Like the lore of God.
Talia got really I was just worried that I guess what her parents think. Her parents are Orthodox Jewish, and I said something about like Jewish mythology, and she's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, all this stuff that's written like in the Torah and whatever. There's like these cool fantasy stories, and she's like, "Well, you can't say that." I'm like, "Well, why not? Because that's what it is." She's like, "But they believe it." I'm like, "But that doesn't not
Yeah.
make it like the Greeks believe their mythology, and like, but why are we allowed to call that?" I was like,
I think that the word has changed from what the Greek mythology is, but I think that when you're speaking with people that are probably sensitive about those things, scripture is a nice way to put it. Or some kind of like referencing text without necessarily having to tip the hat at like those like 20 guys that wrote that story about those things that fly.
Well, what?
Angels or whatever.
Oh,
Whatever they call them.
whatever they, I know what their stats are. So.
Oh, you do?
Well, I mean, not offhand, but I can look them up.
You're gonna have to cross that reference too. Oh, let's see. We got a few etymology.
Oh, this is the best.
The word
yeah.
myth means true story.
Myth means true story?
That's the root of the word.
Huh. That's hilarious. Because that's not at all the modern...
It's like how people use literally now.
Oh. It's literally wrong.
Yes. It's literally so incorrect. Oh. It's had to also mean figuratively.
It's literally infuriating.
I agree. Topula says, collection of myths, especially when belonging to a particular religious group or cultural tradition, in what are they called? Quotes, a book discussing Jewish and Christian mythology. So it sounds like you could use it, but people might take it the wrong way.
Yeah. That's the word I was getting from Talia.
Maybe say word on the street. Keep it real hip.
Hmm. I don't like how this is sitting yet. I still haven't figured out what I'm doing. Who wants? Who's got some ideas on how we want to handle this castle scenario here? Right? Are we?
I'm sure they're feverishly typing right now. I can hear Finley in the distance having a great idea.
What's that sound like?
Uh, like a light bulb going off, I think.
What does a light bulb go? Oh, it has like a ding sound, right?
Yeah, it's like a.
Can you imagine if every time you turn on your lights, you just heard like a ding?
I can.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't like it.
No, it would. It would really. I feel like you'd get desensitized with it because over time, you know, it also might be helpful. Well, probably not helpful at all. But like, if you turn the light on and if you get no ding, it means like the
It's
light's
not
out.
broken, huh? You could invent that.
I think that it's a little bit. I think we're too used to light bulbs as they are now. You know, Edison really should have just put that in the patent when he had the chance.
Yeah.
I
The
don't
light,
think it's a me thing.
light ding,
Yeah,
bottled lightning.
he forgot to steal that idea from
Yeah, Tesla.
Tesla. Yep. Ooh, okay. A suggestion is dungeon between the keep and lava, making it a natural lava moat. Lava
A
broke
dungeon.
through and then was built around.
We definitely have to do some sort of cool bridge. Oh, you know what I should do? Oh, wait a second. You know what we're doing here?
What are we doing?
Mm, we're going. We're going Hellgate, right? We got to put a Hellgate in this thing. We're gonna bake it into the wall. We're going to. Oh,
Oh, I'm excited.
oh. All right, this might be wacky. Let's see what happens here. We're going
I love
to.
wacky.
Yeah.
It's my favorite Animaniac. I think that's a Chris joke.
Wasn't his name Wacko?
Yes, that's why it's a Chris joke.
So it's not even the right.
He just does that thing where he hears something that sounds kind of like something else, and he's like, 1 + 1 = 3.
So I'm trying. I don't know how we're gonna get there, but this is my idea. I don't know if you see it on the thing. Is to it's to put the let's go. Man, that lava is bright on camera. Holy moly! Single cam, close cam. See that? So put this.
Oh, I'm being reminded of the giveaway winner. Should we roll that?
Oh yeah, maybe someone would like to win something.
All right. I'll go ahead and roll.
So this is.
All right, the Gentleman Wake. You
Yes.
have won the giveaway.
Has the Gentleman Wake won before?
Right.
I know the Gentleman Wake is a long time watcher. So I was gonna do this
Yeah,
as like a.
here.
Yeah.
He's been here since February 15th, the very beginning.
Wow. Well deserved. Ugh, what does this have on it? Still has like casting schmutz. Well, congratulations. That's like... And thanks for your continued support. It's pretty amazing how many folks we have watching on a regular basis. Like it's comforting to know we've got such an awesome bunch of folks out there. It is. It warms the heart. So now.
Man, I know I went to the bathroom before a stream, but I think I also must have just hydrated real hard, so I'm gonna be right back in like
hydrated 5. Real hard.
I went to the wall in the water. Alright, be back.
BRB. Bio. Ooh, so now I don't even know. I can talk to you guys, but I can't hear anything. I hear anything, I mean, because she reads what is said, but I have no. Hmm. Hmm. Tell you what, this might work. I'm excited. Lava. I haven't. I was one of the things I wanted to do was castle plus mountains, and I haven't really done it yet. And this is a fun voyage. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm getting Hellgate. All right. So, Oh, also we could do. Could do a thing like such. No, it's not pretty. Let's get rid of it. Read on camera. And is it so dark? Oh, I don't have a light over. Hmm. What are we going to do?
Alright, I'm back.
Things got crazy while you were gone.
Oh yeah? Any epiphanies?
Nah, just the usual. I didn't bring any little ledge bits. I'm gonna regret that. But I've created myself. I've created a little tricky, some tricky geometry challenges here. But I do so enjoy a tricky geometry challenge. I do enjoy. Where is it? Ferocious geometry. Yeah. Which is such a fun phrase, right? How often have you ever heard that in life? Ferocious geometry.
I think probably never.
Should this be playable or just look cool?
Look cool.
Or a little bit. Okay. Because then what we can do.
Jellyware says, with geometry, you gotta have an angle.
Yes. So sold. I'm so there for that.
IME2202 says, so thoughts, guys. Would it be cool to have the castle on top of that with the lava flowing from under the castle out, castle to hell?
Yeah. It would if I had. Maybe I'd cheat the waterfall forward an inch. Don't worry about the rest of it. Yeah?
It might be a good time also to like field suggestions. So I don't think are going to be doing a pledge manager game, but a lot of people were really excited by the idea of getting a game going, or not a game, sorry, a build going. So if we have a build stream, I like wonder if people are interested in seeing specific pieces or like if there's anything in here that you guys would like to have expanded upon. Ooh. kind of a guy would live in this? More than 80.
Lady of Pain.
Oh. Today I accidentally, instead of saying Paint Master, said Pain Master, so probably whoever that is
Yeah,
lives in this castle.
there's something Freudian in that.
uh,
Dark Pain Master.
Finley says do a war game skirmish, but have the Battle of Minis, so the plants versus the animals.
Yeah.
That's
That would be
cute.
awesome.
Yeah. Could do plants versus zombies even.
See what you did there?
Poser 2118 says, speaking of math, did you know that the only reason 789 was to get his 3 square meals a day?
That was why I was 6 afraid of 7, because 7, 8, 9. Was it 3 square meals a day is really good.
That's 9. 9. It would be cubed, right? 3 squared is 9.
Yeah.
Wow, brain slow. But the only reason 789 was to get 3 square meals a day. Can't believe a joke is making me have to think harder than most things.
Did I already use all my one by son of a... Going here. What I should have done? I regret not making a flat 4x4 lava floor.
Is that a poem?
Yeah. Where did I put the housekeeper? Oh, it's up here. You know, I couldn't just do a simple build.
Never. Wargaming Rincon asks, where are the castle walls? I need fortification.
I know, we're getting there. Promise you need it. You need a foundation first.
Screwed it.
Should have just stuck to the simple initial idea of mountain plus castle. Adding the lava is heating things up a little here. But let's see what this does. This could be awesome. That could be a nightmare. Let's see. So my theory is I'm going to pave out. Let's see what it looks like. Man, a 4x4 lava floor would just be so exactly what I need. But in lieu of that, let's see what this. Hard to find a 2x2. You know, I think this build is a perfect analogy for everything I do. It just starts simple enough, and then I overcomplicate it, and then struggle and toil But then ultimately, I'm happy that I went for the crazy thing and did it. But I wouldn't have started if I knew it was going to be as hard as it was, because I was like, well, it's just sort of a simple thing, and then you're like, oh wait, no. Need more floors. Hold on. Where? Oh wait, I have those errand doors right here. Yes. Let's try this. See if this works. If it doesn't, we can. And maybe we'll just end up cheating at some point, and we'll start with that for now. All right. So my crazy idea here. I don't know. Can you even see what's happening? I should have moved that close-up camera.
I can kind of see. I can see from the stream what's happening too.
I can see. You know what I should do? Yeah. Can't see if I'm in focus. There we go. So what we're trying here is to, elevate everything up to lava level, and then build on top of the lava. Let's try it with this one. So it's like the ground is superheated. So like basically the lava level becomes almost like the negative space that we're playing with here. I think the effect would be really cool. It's
like a volcano.
Like it's just for a video game. It's like a super hot floor, right? Like it's.
Okay.
I can see like, I don't know, maybe it's. How we do with this, I don't know yet. We'll get there. We're not.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
Sometimes it's all you need is a little bit of backing.
Yeah, some scripture with your name on it, right?
The myth of Mace.
The myth of Mace. Yeah, well, it does look good. It's gonna be a real.
I'm trying to mix
pain.
prophecy in my name, and it's not working well in my head, so I have to get
Prophecy.
And
like
Macy.
The great prophecy of Mace.
Prophecy.
Yep.
Yeah, it does not roll off the tongue.
Nope.
Anywho, we got a negative space lava floor. That's dope.
Now we're gonna get crazy up here. Man, I don't have enough space there. My thought is, oh, this is gonna be fun. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna bring. Wait, where's that wall? Too high. Okay, so go down one more. I do a thing like this. The theory was we could build out, like build right up. Man, look how uneven these. You can see how uneven the prototypes are. Right? These ones we cast in a different material than these, and so there's a tiny bit of shrinkage. These ones, so these like build up, so it's a real. It's a thing. Enough to make me want to
dye your hair purple.
Hey, guess what? That's news.
What?
Thursday, the day of Thurs. Purple it is. So we're gonna do a little hair dye, do a little social video with it, and then shoot the pledge manager videos. That's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yep.
Tomorrow, Thursday, yeah. And then shoot the pledge manager videos with my new purple hair.
Woo! Exciting!
Yeah, so that'll be fun. I've got another idea.
Has there ever been a Dwarven Forge backer meetup?
You know, no. But someone at one point, once upon a time, was talking about ForgeCon. This is wildly unstable. Love it.
Oh, is Stefan also going purple?
Yeah. Yeah. Should be wild. How's that? Oh, I got this right in the other camera. Yeah. Does that do anything? You can sort of see the method to the madness here. I'm trying to do like a thing where the gate is built. I need to fill this. This is ugly. But we'll get there. In fact, man,
Uh-oh.
I gotta move everything by 1 inch. No, this is. Oh.
Tailgate.
I'm also slowly I'm like painting myself into a corner. I'm surrounded by bins of dwarvenite everywhere, so I can't even like I'm unable to walk now. I'm running out of maneuvering room. It's amazing how much table space I can fill up super quickly.
I believe it. Also, I just like I feel this is way too much of a tangent, but I hate when people say something gate because like Watergate's the name of the hotel. Gate is not like a specific. I'm sorry. Very opinionated about things that don't matter.
Well, I mean, isn't that like all gamers everywhere? Like, isn't that all of geekdom? Because everybody gets like really worked up about things that don't actually matter.
I guess, yeah, you could buy me that little excuse.
Consider it bought.
Woo! I'm wealthy.
Why
Wealthy with complaints.
Did I pay you the money? I don't think so.
Oh, I still got a lot of complaints though. I'm rich with them.
Sold. Yeah. Now, what if I do this into this? That's better. And then, and you know what? I'm gonna have to use this in the home game. Oh, except I can't because I gotta bring all these pieces back to work.
Remember, not playable, just looks cool.
Yeah, it's gonna end up being playable. Let's be honest.
Okay.
I can't not like.
It's the dungeon master, the pain master inside you.
The pain master.
I am the pain master.
Welcome.
One thing, a few people are excited about a ForgeCon, and somebody said DooferCon. I'm wondering if there's a better like pun name, like Doofest.
Doofest.
Yeah, right. Like that's a good one.
Or you could just not go with the pun and just be like, have it be the dwarf moot.
Oh, I like Doofest. I'm biased to my own opinion, actually, in this one.
I mean, isn't everybody? I mean, inherently
yes.
is. Yeah.
And that's why I say it.
Although I have to say, during our team brainstorm sessions, people are pretty wide open.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
I feel like with artistic stuff and in general, like anything creative, people are generally ready to hear it out at the office too first, and then like see how they can make it work, see how they can improve on it, and then also like see any flags if they need to be raised.
Yep. I would concur.
Great gang of mercenaries we got.
Mercs with a heart of gold in for one last heist before they get out of the game.
What? Only one?
I don't know. Isn't that's like always the thing, right? Like you're just like,
One more heist, and then I'm done. I promise.
Yeah.
Quit after
this
that,
is just
honey.
this last one. I just gotta,
a good start to a many few stories of like, oh, he's the best. We need you for this last one, and it's like, okay, Mr. President, just this last time. Ooh, I'm just full of tangents today, I guess. But like, I really want to see like a like I don't know, like people looking at all the fake presidents in movies, like have like a
Oh,
compilation of them and like have commentary on it. I guess it's called a commentary video.
Harrison Ford takes the cake on that one.
Yeah, he's kind of gonna probably win over any fake
Although, what
president.
was who is it in Mars Attacks? Is it Jack Nicholson?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it
Yeah,
is Jack Nicholson.
yeah. I just remember thinking it was just the best choice ever. It was like perfect and hilarious. Yeah, he's bonkers.
It is, yes.
Yeah,
That is such like I love that movie so much. Very good. Little what is it? It has
cameos,
a name.
cameos,
Huh?
cameos.
Campy.
Yes,
Whatever it is. It has great cameos. Yeah,
cameos, and it's campy.
campy cameos.
Campios.
Campios.
My favorite cereal.
Let's go.
Now let's see.
Ooh, Primo Danielson says you guys need to make a fantasy boat that is made to traverse lava.
Wait. Ooh.
The Titan ship.
The lava lady. The
Oh.
lavalier.
Oh. Okay.
Man, I really. This is what I call an inefficient use of pieces.
IUP.
Yeah, the old IEP.
Yeah. Classic.
You down?
Got a case of the IUPs over there.
Bad case. Never seen a man recover from a case like that.
Looks like he's got 500 cc's of IUP.
He's doing a layer of floors on top of a layer of floors. You can't even see the first layer of floors. What the? Literally, I covered the entire base of this with floors, and now I'm covering those floors, everything except for like this tiny, like fringe out. Let's flip over to the.
We're gonna need a bigger base.
Wait.
You ever seen a devil newt's eyes? Kind of like doll's eyes, all lifeless, like.
So like this is all that's exposed right now of this floor. Like I did all this floor under there, and it's just this like outer edge. All this is gonna end up being covered. So it's like I could have just skipped it, you know. I could have just done terrain trays and then get go, but you know. Well, I mean, oh man, I thought I knocked over the camera. In everybody's defense, they said do whatever, and it was me, but
some people that did like they did bully you into it, so don't take all the blame if you're not the only one.
yeah, it's fair.
All right, I did what I could.
I just we may never actually get to the castle part of the castle, but you know. You know, it could be. Wow, am I out of floors too? It could be
Getting a boo in chat.
We're getting a boo.
Yeah, somebody is not excited about no castle. I'm getting a big ol' boo.
So you know, maybe I don't know how this would work.
There's a ghost in the peanut gallery, it seems.
A ghost in the peanut gallery. Maybe it's a to be continued episode.
Oh.
It's a cliffhanger, right? Just when we get to the castle.
Off of a real cliff.
Pull the plug. Yeah. We here's a crazy idea. What we finish? What is the So next week we're not supposed to do an episode because I'm shooting.
Right.
Right. But what if we did like a short one at like 8 o'clock? Did like 8 to 9, finishing out the castle.
Okay.
Conceptually, it could be a disaster because I have all these pieces here. Never mind. I don't know. Well, actually, it's not that many
You
escarpments.
do have it on a tray, I will say. That is a mobile unit. It's just very heavy.
Somebody was thinking ahead. Because, yeah, it's nothing worse than filling up my whole workbench and then I can't do anything. But I don't know if I can lift this. Whoa.
Get your little kins to help you.
Yeah.
That won't cause any damage.
Yeah. No, I've had worse.
I also, like, if you need me to do another, like, stopover and help you pack up thing, I am willing to do that.
You're good at that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm a man of few talents, and one of them is packing.
One of them is being a man.
I'm very bad at that.
Turns out.
Like, that's my word skill. Way to call me out.
I'm a man of few talents. The worst of which is actually being a man. I gotta get some more floors. Hold on.
That's gotta be a line in something. It's gotta go somewhere. Did I lose audio from you? Are you just being quiet? Did you leave me completely? I'm all alone.
I was getting getting lava floors, getting more floors.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I had to go raid the kids' build. They I don't think they didn't mind. When the Hellscape showed up, they were really excited and they did a big build.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, well, I just tore it apart, but
Well,
you know, it's Daddy's toys.
they're kids.
Come
Maybe
on,
they won't remember it. You know, you could be like, "This is what you guys did. Remember?"
Daddy, you remember that time you took apart our... Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, another reason to not be a mother.
Yeah, there's a couple.
There are, there's more than just that one. I will give that to you.
You know,
it's not for everyone, but the people who do it are very strong people.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it's no joke. My I should have built it on light panels, and then razzle. All right, let's go into hyper mode. We gotta just put something because we gotta get some castle. What time is it? What's our time?
It is 7 till.
7 till 8?
9.
Perfect.
7 till 9.
Man. Well, there's that. Okay. Well, let's see. How are we going to train? If I just pay
You got a wall
out.
and a bridge.
Yeah, I don't have a drawbridge though because it's the other bill. We got there. And I don't know where this full of holes. What I need to do is to elevate this. This wants to come up like to there. And then can you even see anything in another shot? No, I gotta hang on. This came up. If I build a cool transition to the lava underneath this, it would get this up to a more interesting height. Then I can put the battlements up there. Do a thing. Yeah, I can see it. I'm just just take some time. Okay, so I need. You know what's gonna be fun too? This is gonna be a fun challenge. This corner. Woo! Whose terrible idea was this?
It's a good idea.
It
It's
is.
an elaborate good idea.
It's just yeah. It's just execution.
Ooh, Orion Noir says, I'm trying to build a 12 by 3 long build or 4 by 8. Sometimes I like to sleep on it.
Oh yeah, I always. First of all, hello Ryan. Second of all, I always have to look at the thing fresh, the next day, or whatever, and tweak. You know, gotta look at it with fresh eyes. That was in editing. That was the thing. Like you think you have the cut, and then you come in the next day, and you look at it, and you're like, oh wait, no, this just that clarity, the sober light of morning when you just look at it and go, oh wait, yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, in that voice too.
Just in that voice. That sounded just like me. It was pretty good.
I do a great Nate impression.
It's like dead on. Yeah, what does your Nate impression sound like?
It's like, let me think. Can you say like the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog real quick?
The quick junk frosh on the lazy dog real quick.
Okay, that
Nailed
was real
it.
slow.
Nailed it.
And I am not that monotone.
The
But,
quick brown
something like
fox.
this, and I'd be really excited and be like, what do we do about this issue over here that I seem to have built myself into a wall of dwarvenite? You know what we need? We need a big old Tonka truck.
That's pretty good.
Thank you. You know, I'm bad at being a man, but I have a pretty good Nate impression.
You know what we have to do next time? Next time Joe Manganiello's on, we have to have you have an impression contest.
I think I will bask in his impressions, and I will cede the floor to him.
You don't have a Christopher Squawkin in you?
That sounds like something I have to work on. Do you have a Christopher Walken impression?
Conceptually?
In concept, you have one?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, right? It's Christopher Walken. He just the concept is he talks really. It's this strange. Babies, when we're done with this build, we're gonna be wearing gold-plated diapers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No.
It's from that the sketch with the cowbell.
I have a prescription. I have a
Fever.
And the only prescription is knowing the actual verbiage that I'm supposed to say.
The only cure for this fever is the words in the script.
Line.
Line. Man, this is whose idea was it to just do a build?
That was my idea.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a great one. I'm having a great time, Mace. Thanks so much.
Baby. Alright, well, conveniently I have some. Whoa. I have some towers I already built. We can fly on in. Is this even gonna work if I put like a. Boy, that looks like something in the overhead cam. Jeez.
Ooh.
All right, let's go off here. So the idea, I don't know. I got it. This one's kind of it's a little too fancy for what we're doing here. go to the single cam? Yeah. All right. So if we,
There's a wire.
yeah, it's more than a wire.
Oh, okay, you got it.
Yeah, we're
You're
getting there. We're going off the where we're going. We don't need wire. Whoa, we don't need wires. I'm picking it up with a tripod and all. Let's go wide. So we're trying to do something like this. So my theory is, I could knock out 2 floors down here, transition out a shorty wall to there, and then we bring it in around over here, and we build out a wall over there, and maybe a tower out there, or maybe a little something over here, or maybe a tower with a thing, or we could replace. We replace the balcony with a bridge. Right, so this becomes a bridge out over here. We have another tower over here, bridge of the lava. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, but it just looks cool. All right, I'm gonna put some battlements over there, and then we build the whole second. Then we go in there, we pave up that inside bit, and we build another thing up there. That's something what I'm thinking. It's really a vibrant moat. It's pretty crazy.
It is.
Yeah. Huh. We need a. All right. So I should have brought a tripod for this camera. It's a microphone. All right. What do we got here? All right. So where should we? If we're gonna do one little nibble, what do we want to bite off? Tell me what do the people demand?
Let's see. Wargaming Recon says, "Oh my, that castle is happy to see us."
Right.
So. Let's see. Second tower or bridge? We're all yelling. Bridge. Looks like my advice paid off. Always yell what you want so you're louder than the people begging.
Wow.
It's horrible. Don't take my advice. Ed L. Griffin, my father, says ruins on the other side.
Tell your dad we can't introduce another element right now. I'll die. It's too much. We're running out of space. But we also have these stairs that didn't work in. All right, we'll get there. Well, let's do the tower. When's your dad gonna come visit the
troubled lavas?
Bridge over troubled lava. All right.
Lay me down.
Here's gonna be the challenge. Is gonna be. Sure. Let's pull this out. This was a fun gag, right? I took the balcony through the Griffin's on there, and this is the bridge from the Bridge of Valor, and it makes like a neat little balcony roof. We're gonna change this to a tower. So here's where we get lively. I need a miracle. I need an escarpment, or I could go to. I need a floor. I need a base for the tower, 1 floor height base, because I'm up. Right, this is the 4th floor up, 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches. So what do we do? What do we base the tower with? Is it rock? Do I just build out a rock base? Do I build out a lava base?
Do you want to do a poll?
A pool?
Poll.
Oh, a poll, yeah. Or just, I don't know, just whoever shouts the loudest. How about that?
Wargaming Recon whispers rock.
Whispers.
Somebody louder. Oh, now he yells it. Okay, he yells rock. Finlay says Titan's Tooth over the lava.
I've got space here. And then we could build it up with I know not what just yet because I didn't bring any, of course, of the ledges. This is exactly what we have those Aaron Thor ledges for.
Odin Forge DM says use this
Hey,
soul
Odin.
cage if it fits.
Hey, I forgot. He put a cool thing. He invited us over to his house. He lives in Kickstarter,
What?
and he lives in KS, which is
Okay.
Kansas.
Familiar.
It's Kansas,
Yes.
but it's also Kickstarter. So he lives in Kickstarter,
Yes.
and he invited us over to his house for a meal. He's gonna feed the
that's
whole. He's gonna cook for the whole team, if we're ever in Kansas.
I go to Kansas on the brief occasion.
The brief occasion.
Yeah, I mean it's a neighboring state,
Yeah.
so sometimes I have to stop in to
Bye.
actually get a plane. There's hardly any direct flights to Des Moines, so.
I thought it was to buy underwear. A brief occasion. Brief.
Yeah, very brief.
Brief. No. All right. So now here's the other thing: is this distance gonna be the right? Because we're on a crazy diagonal. I guess I can adjust it here. So I'm just gonna fly in. Oh, you can't even see it in the what screen are we on? We're on the wide. All right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna rough it in and let's see what happens. So I happen to have a tower. Right? It's so convenient that I have a I have a bunch of castle towers. I built a castle once or twice.
Oh man, we got a Sir Mix-a-Lot parody in the chat from Orion Noir.
So I built a castle ages ago that became the keep of it became the basis for the Necromancer keep. It was a slightly more complicated version of the Necro keep, but I just disassembled it recently to sort of have a bunch of the pieces sort of. So we're off by one floor, so this is the right floor height. Figure out how to deal with that other one. Okay, so this is gonna be awesome. I mean, who doesn't love towers? What's this card from? Let's get you out of here.
I don't know a single person.
Right? Okay. Tell you what, also, it's warm down here. I wish I had the air conditioning.
The air conditioning
in the garage. All right, so we have this.
They do have portable air conditioners.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
But that requires. I had one, and we took it to the office to cool down the Hellmouth, and it didn't really survive. And yeah. Hold on. Oh man, you know what's gonna be a bum? Oh,
Zutelor!
I have an idea, huh?
Aw.
I think I could cheat. How do I do this? I don't know exactly. I could mask the. How did I get bumped again? I could mask. If I just elevated this out without anything projecting, I could mask the base of it with the batter base and have the batter base sit down at floor level, and then you wouldn't I could kind of mask the hidden bottom of this thing and have it really go right up to the lava. Oh, this could be. Man, I love building. Yeah, we could do a. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be okay. So First is
Okay.
the air distance. So here's what's going to be really frustrating. No, this could be, as they say, magnifique.
C'est magnifique.
This is very nice. Of course, this requires I have to find a 2-inch bridge extension, but it's a good piece, and I think all right, we got.
Use a metric system actually.
Oh, dude, I love the metric system.
What is 2 inches in a metric system? Is that 28?
50.8 millimeters.
Oh, what a nice round number.
Well, that's not the metric system's fault.
No, it's not. It's the Imperials.
Yes! Man. I love it when things are where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna be... Oh, this is gonna be magnifique, eh?
What do you have in your mouth?
Oh, I have a city builder peg in my mouth. It's a good place to keep it.
I was gonna yell at you like Momo, but I don't think it's necessary.
How does Momo yell at people?
No. Yes, he does. That's very good, Momo. But like he always picks up stuff in his mouth that he doesn't need to have in his mouth.
Well, I mean, it's perfectly designed for that, though. Like.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Buy an extra arm or something.
Dude, if you're in the market, if you're selling, I'm buying.
I don't know. I'll invent an insect suit so you have 3 sets of arms.
Nice.
1 your own, and then 2 others that you have to control with your 2 real arms.
Like Doc Ock?
Yeah. So it's like really, it makes it so you can't use your normal arms, but you have 4 arms now.
All right, so check this out. We're entering full chicanery mode here. We're going to. Sorry, you're gonna have to pop out for a sec. You're gonna come over here for a sec. Going up.
Ooh. Swiftbrook says, "Leave the bridge like that with heroes on one side and monsters on the other."
Ooh. Wait, Swiftbrook, isn't that an ElfQuest name?
I have no idea.
Alright, can you see what I did there? I just put the floor extensions. Oh, this is so pleasing.
ElfQuest confirmed.
Yes! It's the best. Dude, I was like so obsessed with ElfQuest in my ute. This is just like the coolest. Alright, so I think this is gonna be amazing. So I put just the floor extensions onto the floor to raise, because they're nice and curved, right? To lift the whole tower up 1 floor's height, and then conceptually, oh wait, are we too far? Okay, no. Oh, we're gonna be off by a spickle. It's gonna be annoying. Oh, we can always just, let's see what happens. The idea is I want it to go like right up against the lava. Can you see that? Like, so the lava is like just going. And then this would like flow out. Oh, we can even do this. Wait. It's gonna look great, and then it's not gonna line up with the bridge. But let's just try it.
You can make a like a pile of rubble in the lava, like it collapsed. Or it just disintegrated once it hit lava. It doesn't even need the excuse.
Why haven't they made a live-action ElfQuest movie? Answer me this, Swiftbrook.
I don't know, but Orion Noir also has a full set of the comics of ElfQuest.
Nice.
He's hiding them from the kids.
The original warp graphics, like in black and white, or the Marvel reprints?
Finley says use the wooden bridge to fill the bridge gap.
first. Maybe they were color. It was the first printing, right? And they were oversized, and they're similar to TMNT, right? Those original oversized. Wait, what did Finley say? Finley's always like 3 steps ahead. Oh, the wood.
Use wood bridge to fill the bridge gap.
He would.
Ha ha ha! Zinger.
Yeah, I have all somewhere. I don't know where they are. I have all the Marvel reprints up to a session. I had the graphic novels. I named my cat ElfQuest, which is just Elfie for short. But that was a fun one at the vet. Like, what's your cat's name? ElfQuest. What? Just call her Elfie.
Orion Noir says he has some of the warp. Those were larger, right? Now I gotta go look.
Yeah, I think so. Right? I don't know. I had one.
Vertex Artist says that yes, they were oversized.
Yes. Nice. So.
ElfQuest is a comic?
Yeah. Robert and Wendy Pinney. Richard and Wendy Pinney? So was that the 70s and they were reprinted in the 80s?
Ooh.
Did I say? I mean, it was definitely the 80s when the Marvel stuff came out. I don't know when the Pinneys originally started it. And there were also, like, novels. I read some of the novels and things. Like, it was a whole... Of course, it was awesome. And that's where they, the Ghostwise... Right, the Ghostwise halflings from Forgotten Realms are just totally ripped off of the ElfQuest elves. Right, they've got sending, and they, like, live in the forests, and I don't know if they ride wolves, but... Right? Anybody else want to back me up on that?
Nobody is giving you sufficient backup, but Ryan Noir says, I ran into a real lame LARPer using the name cutter. Using the pack symbol, it was hard. Yeah, that's Slipper like... also said he wasn't into ElfQuest, so I don't... Maybe he just happened upon the name. Wargaming Recon says, has anyone read the Choose Your Own Adventure Escape from Castle Ravenloft book?
Really? No.
That sounds cool.
But didn't they do a series of D&D? Am I making that up also? Was there a licensed series of Choose Your Own Adventure? That was D&D licensed? I could be making that up.
Wow. There is a series, Wargaming Recon says. Ooh, look at that. Progress.
Nobody's got a... Nobody else has the... They totally think the Ghostwise halflings were taken from the... from ElfQuest. Nobody else got that, huh? I was like...
I harbored that for
maybe,
you. Conspiracy we're missing the crowd tonight.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's like... It's facts. Alright, so why this stupid cord again? On the cord again. Yeah, alright, so we got a thing over a thing. And then... Gotta raise up that gate. It's also listing back. It's also tilting, isn't it? What's going on here? This gate... You don't look as badass as you need. The gate needs to look cooler. But... Also, if the battlements are going to line up, it's got to come... Ooh, should we get crazy? I've got an idea.
Ooh.
It's ASMR.
Yeah, it is. Huh? Next artist says, I agree with Nate. See if he ever saw the Poison Elves comics.
Poison elf?
I'm assuming no then. Are we doing this as a one-part build also?
Huh? Wahoo?
Like just follow-up builds after this?
I don't know.
Curious.
I.
We're at 9:20.
Oh man.
I'm good to keep going, but I don't know when to stop you.
I don't either.
Yeah, exactly.
Therein lies the problem, Mace. So this is we got a little progress here though. This is exciting. We got this is it's a sail progresso. I don't know who says that, but what was the poison elves? I want to hear more about this.
Poison elves, yeah.
I know nothing above these poison elves.
Looks like it's also a comic, so let's see if anything else pops up about it.
Dark. What do I have?
Working Recon says those two towers over the lava river is fantastic. I love that. Reminds me of the twins from Song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah. Except lava instead of water. So this is my theory. I don't know if it's a good theory or a bad theory. Let's see if I can move this over. I have this camera so precariously.
Perched.
Yeah, it's questionable. Ooh, can we see through that? Okay. You see so like the lava's flowing out from under. Let me see that.
Ooh, yeah. You got a little.
I don't know what like. I feel like this is. I want something like more menacing to put as a base, right? Like I don't know if the
light is kind of in the way.
No, it's a ring.
Sorry.
It's we can see through it because it's giving me a slight. Here.
You can see a little bit. It's giving you a nice fake vignette kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like very harsh ring.
So yeah, they need to feather that vignette a little bit. So then we can build a thing over here, the receiving end of the drawbridge. Right. So let's go. Right. So we can put something over here to receive the drawbridge. Now I guess I still have to fill this thing in. But it's looking like a thing.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
No. We should go like I gotta go to bed. What do we? All right. Well, let's look at this thing here. Hang on. Let's get crazy. I'm taking it off the tripod. Oh, by tripod I mean hi hat. I don't have a real tripod. Oh, mama. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, I should go to the. Let's do this. So we just look at some of the things that were. The idea of I didn't quite get it there. I was going to do the lava fall built sort of baked into the rock there, and then do a second layer up, so it could be kind of cutting through. I'll put this down actually. It is like so it would be cutting through. Do I have a like maybe even use these sideways and have the do it over there, but like have the lava, have a lava river there, cutting through, so it's like right against like it's melted through the edge of the stone or something.
Oh, cool.
Some fun. I don't know. That was a theory.
Dagger back. That's cool.
Yeah, and then this is kind of neat. I think how these this sort of lava is like pushing up against the stone. I should probably fill this in with a one of these two or something. I think cross. We gotta fill this in, which is doable. I'm just gonna cut some of these out and put a double half spacers there, and then probably the curved crenellation. I don't know what to figure it out. This thing, it's not perfect yet, but it would be really cool, right? You put a red light behind there or something. It's glowing out. And put your fogger under there, a little steam pod or something. Have to figure that out.
Ooh, yeah.
But I like the idea of sort
Yeah.
of baking the wall right up to the edge of the lava. Something. Don't know. It's a fun experiment.
Yeah, people are gonna have to grapple their way into that castle.
Well, yeah, we need. Well, it's got the chains for you. Just you Tarzan over and then.
Just hope it's not molten hot from being like in lava all day, and then you just grab onto it.
I tried to explain. So Grayson has long hair and basically never likes to wear clothes. And I was like, you're like kind of like Tarzan. And he's like, who? I'm like, Tarzan, like King of the Jungle. He didn't really know, so I had to like explain to him Tarzan. And I'm like, he swings it on a vine and goes, oh, and he's like, what? He was like, you're making this up. He's like, this is absolutely nonsense. I was like, no, it's a thing raised by apes. And, yeah.
It has a new hero. They've never seen. Oh, you should show them George of the Jungle.
Yeah.
And Tarzan's a kids movie. They could watch that one also.
It is? I'm thinking of Greystoke.
The Disney one, not the original one, but the Disney one is kid safe.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen the Disney one.
It's good.
Yeah. All right, well, that's a castle for now. Let's go back to some camera. We did our giveaway. We did everything.
We did it all.
You can see this just absolute mounds and like bins of dwarvenite everywhere. It's awesome. I've pinned myself into I don't know. It's awesome. This is my natural habitat, surrounded by dwarvenite. Talking to friends. Oh, let's turn you around so you can see everybody, or they can see you.
I'll pretend I see them too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because you. Oh wait, no. Can't you see Can you see the computer?
I can see the chat. I can see the computer.
No,
yeah.
You can see. Yeah. It's all like a thing. All right, so that's we did some building. I don't know. Maybe we finish it. Maybe we don't. It's not that many escarpments. If I left it here for a week, like I only have 2 concaves, 1 straight, 2 short straights, 1 end cap. It's actually really not that many. I'm gonna try and leave it here for now. I'll take the rest of the stuff now, because then the rest of the bases, yeah. So it's maybe not too many prototypes. I think I'm gonna try. Do people want to do a to be continued?
Yeah, I'm actually really impressed with this being off the cuff kind of building.
I mean, isn't all building kind of off the cuff? Well,
I feel like sometimes you walk in with a plan in mind.
Yeah, you're right. I usually have a plan. I usually, I vision. I sit and I'm think, what's the thing I'm gonna make? And this one I had no idea. I was like, huh.
Oh, it looks great.
Yeah, it's fun. It's these escarpment, man. I cannot wait to have this wildland stuff out there. Like these escarpments in particular, like just being able these big chunky things to lift. Like these are big, satisfying. These are big beefy pieces. This is like, yeah, this is gonna be good. Yeah. Well, we don't have any wrap up. So tomorrow night is a hobby hang, right? Who's hanging with that?
6 p.m. Eastern.
Who's invited? Who's going on?
This week we actually don't have a guest, so it's just gonna be me, the old Hammy, and Chris.
That's 4 would be a crowd, right? Oh no, 3's the crowd.
Well, sometimes it's fun,
Yeah.
So it's not just an echo chamber of us 3.
It's an echo chamber of 4. It's like
yeah.
Much better. Cool. Well, so that's at 6, and then maybe we'll try and do a surprise episode next Wednesday. This to finish up the castle if I can get shooting done. And do we have any other streams like that? Another hobby hang next week?
We don't actually have a hobby hang.
Oh, he's away.
Hamster's gonna be out of town. I got a little charity thing.
A little charity thing.
Well, just a little generous thing.
You giving blood? What is it? Secret? Oh.
What?
I don't know. Try to figure out what it is. Secret thing.
It's not secret.
Oh,
It's like there's this I think it's NYCFF. I think that's the acronym for it. But they do these charity kind of events or whatever, and proceeds go. I forget. My aunt's the one that. It's a charity thing. I don't
cool.
know.
You're doing a good
Yeah.
deed.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey, and then next. When's the 9th? Is that next Friday?
The ninth is. Uh. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have two things going on. I believe Stefan is running a game at the GaryCon Autumn Revel on Saturday night, the 10th. And I don't really know anything about it, but I know he's running a Saturday night game. And then Friday night, I'm going to be playing in a stream game for the Revel. And I don't know if I can say. I don't know if I can say who's playing. Um,
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about it or what. Like, thing. But what's also going to be fun is we're doing a Dwarven Forge build for it. But I don't know. So Toby's going to like do a build, and so I won't see it because I'll be playing it. So we'll see what happens. I think
Oh, that's
think
awesome.
I'm allowed to say who's. I don't know. Wait a minute. It's gonna be neat. I think the lineup, um, the lineup thus far is awesome. And not everything is
That's the
locked down, but
Vorpal board one.
yeah, yeah. So it's gonna be a cool
Very
Vorpal.
cool.
Yeah, I think it'll be neat. So I'll find out more on this Friday. I have a 10 p.m. meeting with all the players and the DM to talk about characters and what we're gonna try to accomplish. It should be fun. And then yeah, so I'm excited because it's fun to play. Like just especially a one shot.
A
Where
week
who
and
knows?
2 days.
Yeah. And then the week after that, we have Pledge Manager. We'll do a full extended Crazy Pledge Manager episode, and then who knows after that. So if you have any ideas for episodes, let us know what you'd like to see. You can email us at ota@dwarvenforge.com.
Yeah.
Yeah. Follow us on all these things down below.
Yeah. Follow them all. Stalk
Yeah.
us online.
Stalk
Virtually.
us like a
Not too
vampire,
much though.
like a
Give us some
Transylvanian.
space.
Socially distant stalking. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I think that's it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that. I
we
think
did our
you
giveaway.
wrapped it up nicely.
All right. Well, thank you. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks. Maybe next week we'll have audio working from the get go. We're 0 for 2 for the last 2 weeks. I just literally had it muted still because I was like literally scrambling right up in the second of launch to just get the cameras up and running. But we'll see. Next week, see what we can do. We're always improving. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for tuning in. Good to see so many familiar faces. Thanks for build ideas. And have a good evening. Be safe out there.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.